I did a series of videos when I first took on GFM about a year and a half ago on the GF Grip Kit, showing different things I could do. One of the things I talked about in the video was, I think I said you can build this dolly up into something extraordinary. Well, let's do that. Let's build it up into something extraordinary. So as we go through, each piece that I'm holding up will be put in an insert cleverly, whichever side we decide to do in frame. It'll give you the product number and the name of it. So grip kit starting off with this one here with the Euro mount here, and then everything's going to come off with the legs, which in this case is this long leg. It's going to mount in the center there, and then off the leg we will mount the skateboard wheel with this guy and a leg. Just going to go in like that, and then the skateboard wheel goes on like that. Can move around for curved track. So that's our basic thing that we're starting with. And now, when you see this one here, what we've done, we've built it into a nice rolling something that we can build it on. Maybe we could put on a bazooka, something like that, and then get some kind of shot where we were rolling along. What if we wanted to make it something nicer? What if we did this? We get this, what we call the base plate. It's in two pieces, screwed together, goes on like that, and then we lock it in place with 4 screws. Right, it's almost in place there. Lock it off. Then what we can do is we can start having some fun. There's lots of different safety points you can have here with these different items. So some people will be worried when we put in a connection that maybe it's going to, for whatever reason, come out. So what GFM does offer is these connections with these safety bolts that are going to come in underneath and bolted in, or on the side of the leg here where a piece comes in, we can lock it in with an Allen key in that point, which means we can lock it in on those points down there, because that's that leg like that, so we'll lock it in with that. With that said, let's maybe make something up here a little bit. Maybe we go like this, and we'll have something for someone to ride as well as stand on. Here we go. And we'll pop on this. We can crank that up or down. We pop on a seat. Let's get ourselves wherever. We've got a big person, we've got a little person, whatever it's going to be. Pop on a leveler, and all of a sudden we have a beautiful smooth dolly that we're doing on our dolly shot. Out of just something that was tiny, we now have a dolly. There's more. Using some of the other connections that GFM makes, we could get something like a Euro mount here, and we could come off, say, here, pop on a Euro mount there. We'd lock it in place on the leg underneath, then also lock it in place on there, and then do something like this. Maybe pop on a little crank bazooka. Something like this guy here. Pop that on. Like that. There. And then get a 4-way leveler here. To do a low shot, let's just flip that around. Lock that off there. And all of a sudden we've got all these options when we're moving along as well. And of course, once you're going into this system, building off, we can do other things as well. We could do the tube system, where we could come off something like this on here. Then we could come off at an angle like this. Lock that in place. There, lock that in place. There. Then something funny with this, however we're going to do it. I'm all backwards here. Wherever we end up going, and then we come off with this one, come back to here, come back to there, come back to there, come around, straighten up. Obviously that's not locked off, but you start to get a feel for all the different bits and pieces that you can do. Safety plate here in case something's coming off. Pop a safety plate on there. I'd probably pop a couple of shop bags on there, but you're actually starting to see just what the humble little grip kit can do.